what's going on, everyone? Joey Contino here, and let me just say something. It is finally summer, and because it's summer, that means a boardwalk, it slept all winter long. It woke up, and now that it's awake and thriving, there's a couple new places on the boardwalk that I want to share with you. So let's go ahead, walk down the boardwalk, show you all the new places. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. A special thank you out to my patrons on patreon.com. It's because of them we can make fun videos like this. If you want to support this channel and have your name at the end of the video, all you have to do is click the links in the description below, which, by the way, we're almost at 100,000 subscribers, and we need your help to get there. So make sure you do subscribe, and it's kind of cool because it's also our 10-year anniversary, and for that, we actually introduced brand new pins. So if you want one of these, I'll put a link to this one in the description below. Anyway, let's get started. This video is sponsored by Cluster's handcrafted popcorn of Wildwood. Fresh gourmet popcorn made daily in mouth-watering flavors like white cheddar, toasted coconut, and garlic parmesan. Visit Cluster's on the Wildwood Boardwalk between Wildwood and Oak Avenue, or at clusterspopcornwildwood.com for a delightful Cluster's experience. For this video, we're going to start in North Wildwood at 16th Street and make our way all the way down to Cressy Avenue. Now, I know there's actually nothing new down there at this very moment, so more than likely this video will probably stop at Adventure Pier, since I already walked the boardwalks and already knew what's new. So anyway, let's get started right at the end. Our tour starts here at 16th Street at Illuminate Smile Specialists. This is a first-of-a-kind shop on the boardwalk, which provides a few different services to enhance your teeth. Those services include things such as teeth whitening and gem designs. Adding gem designs to your teeth refers to the practice of adding decorative elements such as tooth gems to your teeth to enhance their appearance while also making them more visually striking. These kinds of services start at $45 and can be done fairly quickly. For this next one, we're moving next door to Pompeo's. And while this restaurant has been here for decades, it is opening up this year under new management. The folks who run Little Nicky's next door to that building have taken over the lease and be running both food establishments at the same time. Pompeo's will offer all meals and have already been hosting some events, such as Easter brunch. To check out both of their menus, jump on littlenicky'spompeios.com. Fisher's Steak and Spaghetti House, located on 23rd, was a staple on the boardwalk for quite some time. The owner this off-season had retired, and now Anthony's Pizza sits in its place. Anthony's Pizza should sound familiar to you, since they used to be in the Coliseum Ocean Resort on Miami Avenue in Wildwood Crest. Their amazing food has now made their way up to the boardwalk. And now that they have a bigger space, they're now offering breakfast on top of the usual food they had at their other location. Papelon is the latest Latin kitchen to open up on the boardwalk. Located at 24th Street, Papelon whips up mouth-watering Latin delights from sunny Caribbean spots like Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Colombia, and beyond. The restaurant promises a dining experience that transports patrons to the sunny shores of Latin America. Their menu includes everything from breakfast burritos all the way up to empanadas. And I have to say, after trying it myself, this food is really good. Morey's Piers has taken their famous Curley shake-ups to a new level by spiking them. In the off-season, Morey's took one of their food stands on Surfside Pier and converted the building into a giant yellow and green bar. Here you can get a lemon, lime, or orange shake-up, but with an added twist. You can add vodka or tequila. Route 66, located on Juniper Avenue, is currently under new management. This location originally went up for sale not too long ago, and people were worried that this could be gone forever. Lucky for us, we're still able to get some great food in a 1950s setting on the boardwalk, which, for the Wildwoods, that's exactly what you want. From the menu that we've seen, it doesn't seem like too much has changed, so expect some really good food at Route 66. Domino's Pizza has found its way up on the boardwalk at Magnolia Avenue. This used to be home to Papi's Tacos, but it closed at the end of last year. The Domino's team this offseason gutted the entire building and turned it into the first beachside Domino's in America. And I have to say, going upstairs, the views are actually really fantastic.
I think this is the coolest Domino's I've ever seen, and we'll have to come back and do a video later. Fudge Factory seems to be gone now because in its place, it's a t-shirt store, no sign. There's a lot more other Seagull stuff and t-shirts, and so I think they're officially gone, unfortunately. One less Fudge place on the boardwalk. On a side note, hey guys, let me get the neon. Let me save that neon.
Shore Donut Cones have just opened up on Oak Avenue in the footprint of the old Eleanor's gift store. You might know this name from somewhere because their previous home used to be inside the Crusader restaurant. If you haven't seen their stuff before, these are homemade fresh-baked donut ice cream cones, which is topped with ice cream and other toppings. And I'm sure that this summer, this place is gonna have a long line. For the third summer in a row, we have a new boardwalk to check out. Phases 3, 4, and 5 of the Wildwood Boardwalk reconstruction project had been completed in the beginning of May, and I have to say, it looks amazing. This project saw the refurbishment of the Wildwood Boardwalk from Oak to Spicer Avenue, including the Cedar Avenue connection. Since these sections of the Wildwood Boardwalk are quite different in terms of work needed to be completed, it was one of the most comprehensive projects. While it might seem obvious that some parts of this project was completed, Phase 3, which was from Oak to Skellinger Avenue, might be hard to tell. The reason for this is due to the fact that this part of the boardwalk was completely overhauled a few years back, and so not much work had to be completed. Unlike the other sections which had to be completely torn down, this section was in great shape and only needed minor refurbishment. Due to the top layer of the wood being in great shape, crews only removed that top layer, they worked on the beams, and then put that top layer back together like a jigsaw puzzle. For those asking, are we going to see other reconstruction projects in the boardwalk? Well, I've got some good news. You're actually going to see 2 projects in the fall. Wildwood's Phase 6 and 7 are currently being planned out, and they're expected to start sometime in October, while there's one in North Wildwood that is expected to start sometime in the fall. We just don't have an exact date on it. When it's all said and done, by the time we hit 3 years from now, the entire length of the boardwalk would have been reconstructed, and I'm sure that's something that we're all excited for.
There's a brand new bar right here on the boardwalk. Obviously, you know Captain Jack's. Well, besides them adding a new sign, they added an entire new bar below, the Wildwood Honky Tonk Saloon. And we gave you guys a sneak preview a few weeks ago, and let's just say this place is happening every single day. And a lot of people were confused. The Boardwalk Mall itself is still here. There's still shops here. Just downstairs is the barcade or the honky tonk, and then upstairs is Captain Jack's. So you have mall up here, barcade down this way, which is pretty happening right now. I don't want to go fully in there, but you can see it is happening. And they're doing line dancing back here. Pretty neat. And remember, they opened a coffee joint right over here as well. So a lot of awesome things going on in here. It is packed in here. There you guys go. Those are all the new places on the boardwalk. Though I have to say this, we filmed this in the beginning of June, and usually summer, which starts on the 20th of June, things do open after that. So there may be new things that we didn't mention in this video, but we'll continuously update on the website what is new. So make sure you jump on the wildwoodvideoarchive.com, and if you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. And as always, I'll see you on the beach, which is right here, and it's a beautiful day. So I'll see you out there.